Mr. Jones? Yes, I'm Mr. Jones. We're not related. I'm actually younger than him. Give me a few years, my beard will be a little bit longer. I've got notes up here, and the reason why is because I haven't done this in a while. I've got new material, so if you don't like it, too fucking bad. Okay? All right, so here we go. I got bifocals. Hold on a minute. Open mic is an amazing thing. It's kind of like going to a brand new restaurant that serves food from the food bank. Chances are it's going to be okay, but you better not bitch about it because it was probably really cheap or free, okay? So just roll with it, come back, see what truck's rolling, and what gets dropped off, okay? Could be lamb, I don't know. How many people here believe in reincarnation? No, I don't believe in reincarnation. I did in my last lifetime. I don't now. Archaeologists have discovered a skull somewhere out, we'll go with the theme, the Middle East, that had the number 333 carved in its skull. They realized it was Satan's half-brother. So. All right, here we go. I used to work at a dyslexic help center, and I got fired for putting up a sign that said "Free Drug Workplace." What was wrong with that? Don't tell me, I don't know. I am married. I think I might be one of the only comics here that actually is married. No. Any other comics married?
Yep.
Oh, there's one. Okay. How many comics here are divorced? Okay, there's one. You'll be all right. My wife is a great cook. She made some turkey dinner one time. It was probably Thanksgiving, I don't remember, but it was very good. I was so stuffed, I was stuffed fuller than the bras at a Justin Bieber concert. Okay, good. But she has some great cooking tips too, because she said the secret to not crying when you cut an onion is to not get emotionally attached. Remember that. That's the helpful advice.
I have a problem with that, baby.
The police stopped by my house yesterday, and I was a little concerned. They're like, "Where were you between 5 and 6?" I'm like, "I think kindergarten." I have some friends that are Jewish. They're great people. They had some kids.
They give you money?
No, but they get upset because they bought their kids an easy bake oven. And I try and be a good guy in life and what I do and everything. And to be frankly, I actually did a good deed the other day, and I really don't brag that often, but I prevented a woman from being raped. Yeah, changed my mind. So, beer. I have discovered that beer has female hormones in it. Because after a few beers, you can't drive and you won't shut the fuck up. I've been married almost 12 years now. My wife has cerebral palsy. And by the way, if I make a joke about my wife, it's pre-approved. Okay, I don't want to be a divorce comedian. Okay, so my wife has cerebral palsy, but it's very minor. You can barely tell. And she came into my work, and she had a little bit of a limp and everything. And I asked her out, and she's like, "Does it upset you that I have cerebral palsy and a limp a little bit?" I went, "Well, do your legs spray?" I was like, "Then we're good. We're fine after that." So, I'm going to tell you a true story. In my early 20s, I drank a lot. I went to parties and drove home. One time I was actually driving home. I probably should have walked. It was close enough. I didn't. Poor judgment. But I was driving along and I was driving really slow. I didn't want to pass anybody because I was blurry-eyed and everything. You know how that is. And I see this car in front of me and it's going slower than I am. And I'm like, okay, I got to be really careful here. Well, as I'm driving up to it, I realized the car had stopped. And I didn't know what to do. Like I said, I didn't want to pass it. So I waited and I waited. Finally, I decided I would give the the horn a few toots, and I did, and I finally just kept honking the horn. And I finally realized I had been driving alongside the curb and I was honking at a parked car. So, words of advice, just don't drive home drunk. It's stupid. I went to the Apple store the other day, and I had really bad gas, and I let one go, and it stunk really bad. And everyone looked at me because it was obvious to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not my fault this store doesn't have windows. Anybody here like paintball? Woo! I love paintball. Try this. Paintball at Walmart. Make sure nobody else knows you're playing. It's fun. It really is. I don't watch a lot of TV. I like the show Hoarders. Anybody like Hoarders? Yeah! It's a great show. But you know what? We can help these people. Really. All you have to do is get them addicted to meth. They can sell all their shit. Their eBay accounts are just going to go skyrocketing. I wrote that one. Okay. Anybody here like Alicia Keys? Woo! Girls on Fire? Yeah? That would make a great Vagisil commercial, I think. I think it'd be great. All right, I'm going to do a few impressions that I've been working on. Christopher Lloyd, everybody here knows Christopher Lloyd is, right? Yeah. Here's my impression of Christopher Lloyd in Taxi. Okie Louie. All right. There's my impression of Christopher Lloyd in Back to the Future. Okie Marty. There we go. I always envisioned what would happen if Clint Eastwood was a quadriplegic. He'd be like, go ahead, make my bed. And Ronald Reagan had, was it Alzheimer's? I forget. Was it Alzheimer's? Well, they should have done a public service commercial for him in the 90s. And they should have, before he passed away, had him do a voiceover for it. And have him quote, I think what would be an appropriate song for his condition. It would go something like this. Well, I'm not aware of too many things, but I know if you know what I mean. And of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger is no longer the Governator. He's obviously done a couple movies and everything, but I think it would be great for him to capitalize on his catchphrases. I think it would be great for him to go into real estate. I think he should be up there going, come with me if you want to live in an apartment that has a great view of the ocean. Or he can have a cooking show. Be like, I'll be back after these commercial interruptions. Get in the chopper. I think that would be great. One thing that I wanted to try, and forgive me if this goes bad, I don't really sense a lot of forgiveness in this room, that's okay. I want to do an impression of Elmo. We all heard about the camel guy who did the Elmo voice. Yeah, it is. But you know, Elmo's got to get work somewhere. So this is my rendition of Elmo doing a poetic rendition of Photograph by Nickelback. We'll see if the beer I had is actually going to help or hurt.